Hey everybody, Richter Knives here, your favorite knife tuber, episode number 208. And I got a lot of slip joints to show you. These are all slip joints. They're all modern slip joints. You've seen the thumbnail, you kind of know what's going on. But I want to show you my modern slip joint collection. Every one of these has leather, because I normally carry them in leather. Minus a few, you'll see what I'm talking about here in just a minute. But I want to go through one by one, kind of do small reviews and just show you my collection. Kind of like I did my GECs in my last video, except for I didn't show any leather in my last video. It just took forever. But let's start right here. Wow. This is, and I love this leather, this is a Northwood slip. And this was a gift from Duty's Daggers. If y'all follow him or have followed him for a while, you'll know and recognize this knife. This one is a beast. This is the C. Reisner Cutlery Ohio River Jack. It's in M390 sheep's foot titanium, jigged titanium. Are you freaking kidding me? Jigged titanium. Put your peepers on that. And in some light, it kind of shape shifts. It's pretty freaking cool. I wish I could show you that and it would come up on video, but I love this kind of random jigging. I'm not even really sure if all of them are exactly the same. They may be because they're CNC'd, I'm sure. But the jigging on that is so cool. And not only that, but it being a sheep's foot, this thing is a utility cutting beast. It's really sharp. I keep it pretty sharp. Great walk and talk. I mean, insane walk and talk. Some of the best walk and talk I've ever seen on a slip joint. If you have one of these, you know what I'm talking about. You almost have to hold it in your hand and handle it to just kind of know. It's just that sound is cool. Girthy. Not real thick, kind of thin, but super girthy just because how tall that is. Just crazy ergos on that. Crazy ergos. And just great fit and finish on this thing. Pretty much everything they do is great fit and finish. Centering. Strike right down the middle. I fell in love with this thing whenever Duty sent this to me. Kevin, I'll call him Kevin. I'm talking about Duty's Daggers. He sent this to me just to check it out. And after I'd done my video, I guess he watched it and noticed how much I liked it. And he ended up giving it to me. He had 3 of them at the time, which was all the blade shapes. He ended up giving me this one. And he ended up getting a new one too when they came out with the new ones. They have new versions of these. Go to traditionalpocketknives.com. C. Reisner Cutlery. Check them out. These are freaking cool. A beast of a slip joint. If you like modern slip joints, I think you'll like this. They have a clip point and they have a, I think it's a Warncliffe, and then the sheep's foot. Sheep's foot is my favorite. Just because, look at the girth on that. Utility cutting freak is what this thing is. And just the jigging on it. Now the micarta ones look cool and stuff like that, but this is my jam. Jig titanium. Pretty sweet. So let's do this. Let's start here. Yeah. This right here is a MKM. I don't even know how to say the name of it. EGAGR edge, and it comes with this, so this little magnetized belt sheath, which that's cool. Made in Italy. That's pretty neat. Now I will say this, I've put this on my belt and I don't like the way it carries. You may, you know, so I just put it down in the pocket. Let me show you the slip joint. This looks kind of crazy. Not your normal slip joint. It looks really modern. Almost like those Gerber frame knives or whatever. But check this out. Instead of a nail nick, it has holes right here. And I was like, what in the world? But then I used it and I was like, whoa, that really works. I guess your thumb meat just goes into it and it really does work. Listen to the walk and talk on this. That's half stop. Listen. That's crazy. So it's kind of Tonto-ish. And I sharpen this thing almost like it has two edges. I sharpen this, then I sharpen this. And the edge came out crazy. This is M390 on this knife right here. Cool looking pivot with the blue collar. It's got a little lanyard thingy thing up here. That's pretty cool. This is all rounded off right here. It's crowned. T6 body screws, I believe. And the pivot, same. I'd like to see, you know, bigger hardware, but this is pretty freaking sweet when you use it and when you hold it. When you hold it, you get it. I'm not really a modern guy. I like modern knives. This is a little too futuristic looking for my normal liking, but when I use it, I'm like, oh yeah, I get it now. I get it. It's pretty sweet. Light too. It's super light. I wish I had a scale out here. Very cool. And when you actually put it in here, it holds it in there good just because it's magnetized. It magnetizes not only to itself, but actually to the knife. So it's got good retention. Let me show you this other one. This one I like better. This is a little bigger sheath, or belt sheath or whatever. Check this out. This is called I think it's called the Root slip joint. It's got a sheep's foot. Ooh, did you hear that? Same thing right here with the holes. Ridiculous walk and talk. I mean ridiculous. Perfect fit and finish everywhere around this thing. This is, I believe, G10. No, or is it aluminum? It might be aluminum. I think it's aluminum. Just for a second I thought it was G10 through the camera. I wasn't paying attention. Same blue collar. There's your badging. And this one is made in Mango, Italy, it says. Here's your other etching or laser engraving or whatever it is. M390 ANSO. I'm not really sure what that means. Got a little schmutz right there. This one is the one I keep in my leather shop. This is pretty much my leather knife. As soon as I use this, you'd really be impressed with how thin this knife is behind the edge and how thin it is all the way down. This is a full flat grind, satin finish. And I'm telling you, the walk and talk, you wouldn't think. That's insane. You got a place for a lanyard here. It's a little weird place for a lanyard, kind of like the other one. And I don't know what's on this thing. Not really sure. Something white on there. Probably paint. I don't know. I used the heck out of this in the leather shop. Took a crazy edge with that M390. I'm not kidding you. Crazy edge. Same T6 hardware. Pretty cool. Let's put that back in here. Then let's go to my Benchade Proper. Now I keep this in the car. This is my car knife. So it goes in my Camaro. Oh, and you know, I keep this little thing in here. I also keep this in here. And a good Hinder Investigator copper pin. But this is the knife that I carry in my car, just in case. Benchade Proper. This is S30V, I believe. Clip point. Micarta. Some of the best micarta I've seen ever. And if you've ever held one of these, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Not a super traditional. Somebody's getting on it, man. Burn them down. Anyway, so this is not a, it has like a stop pin in there. So it's not like a modern kick where you got a kick here and it stops it on the back spring. A lot of people don't like these, and they kind of, you know, badmouth them because they don't have the best walk and talk. It is a little mushy, I'll say that. This one is the best one out of all of them I've held. Walk and talk, listen. Not superb. But I will say this, I love this freaking knife. And I don't know what it is about it. Even if I'm being critical of it, you know, that mushy walk and talk in action is, you know, it's less than desirable. And also, you know, ergo wise, this right here kind of digs into your hand a little bit just from the shape of it. If you have bigger hands, I don't have huge hands, probably medium hands, and that digs a little. But look at this thing, man. It just looks so cool. I used to be a huge Benchmade fanboy. Not so much now. But I do like this one. And it is discontinued. They don't sell them anymore. They might have some left at some places. But this was, I think, the first rendition of it. How do you know? Well, maybe it not. Because it did say something about first production run on the blade in the first ones. So maybe this is not a first production run. You know, the butterfly tax comes with it. So it's pretty expensive. Even on the secondary. I believe I traded for this one. I did have a couple of these, probably 3 or 4 of them, and I got rid of them just because I guess I bought into everybody else and the way they talk about them and the way they don't like them. And I'm like, you know what? I like it. Let me just get another one. I did have the sheep's foot version. I like it better, but I'm not getting rid of this knife. I really like it. I dig it. You could take this and this could be your only thing and you could be good all day long. You really could. And I like keeping this in my car. So, is it an everyday carry? I guess so, if I drive my car every day. And let's see here. Let's go back to, I'll put this back in there. But now we're going on to the Jack Wolf knives. This one right here is a Pioneer Jack. And it's in a marbled, there's helicopters. There's people getting on it, hot rods. There's all kind of stuff going on around here. So I apologize. That may even be a Harley Davidson. I don't know what that is. But this is a Jack Wolf knife slip. Marbled something or other. But this is a beautiful slip. And it fits this very well. I love carrying this. Probably one of my best looking slips that I own. Anywho. Pioneer Jack. This is not your normal everyday Pioneer Jack from Jack Wolf Knives. This one was nuked by Randy Johnson. As a gift, he took this and just nuked the heck out of it. So you see all them scratches on that titanium? You can see all the scratches and dings and stuff like that from the stone acid wash. It's just crazy. He took like super detail into this. Took it apart, put it all back together. And this one's never leaving my collection. I bought this one with my own money. Now, some of y'all do know that Jack Wolf Knives gives me pocket knives to review. I haven't gotten a lot of slip joints because I ain't been in the game that long. As far as Jack Wolf Knives, maybe a year. This one I bought myself. And that's how you know that I put my money where my mouth is. When I say I like Jack Wolf Knives, I don't just say it. Like, I don't just take what they give me and be like, hey, I want a free knife. No, I believe in them. And these are freaking awesome. And I proved that with spending my money on them. So this one right here, love it. This was the first one that I bought, I think. Yeah, it is. And then I bought the, what do you call it? The, oh, I can't remember what it's called. Love this thing. It's just like a modern Sodbuster Junior, or a Sodbuster. More closer to the GC bullnose, but it's full titanium scales. Barlowed out. See that? It's got the fluting right here. Kind of become Jack Wolf Knife's thing. Those three little lines right there. S90V. Beautiful hardware. Perfect fit and finish. You couldn't ask for anything else. Perfect walk and talk. Ridiculous walk and talk. And just look at that. See how it steps right here? Kind of at an angle on the back spring. You got these angles here, they're pretty sharp, but they're not sharp. They look it, but they're not really sharp. They're chamfered off, and it's just ridiculous. Cool knife, man. Cool knife. I dig it. This one is probably, maybe, out of this one and this one, maybe my favorite Jack Wolf knife. This one I got from Troy. This, what do you call it? Slip from Troy at Northwood's leather. And look at the stitching on that. That's crazy. It's cool. This knife right here is Jack Wolf Knives' very first pocket knife they ever came out with. Sharpshooter? Yeah, sharpshooter. And M390 on this one, not S90V. Satin finish, satin belt finish on that clip point. Green micarta. Beautiful micarta. Very thin if you look at that. Those covers are super thin. Full titanium. Dark blast on that. You could see this one has a lot of patina on that micarta, because I use this one quite a bit. This is probably my most used Jack Wolf knife. And just the walk and talk. Everything about this knife, I like it. Everything. Perfect size. Great ergos. I didn't think it was going to be great ergos just because of this right here. But it is. It's ridiculous. It just fits your hand so perfect. 2 fingers here, 2 fingers here. Good sharpening tool right there. Thin behind the edge, hollow ground. I love this knife. And this is probably my most carried out of all these. So I had to get a good slip for it. I could have made one, but you know, I'm a slip maker. But this one's pretty cool. Kind of like a, what do you call it? A Lanny's clip from Tony Bose. Same design, but this is the Benny's clip. Modern interpretation. Look at that. Dark matter red covers. Carbon fiber. I believe that's a DLC coated. Ridiculous walk and talk. I mean, the pull on that is an 8 for sure. And especially the pull from the half to open. That's probably, out of all the slip joints I have, that's the loudest. Listen. It's just like, bam! It's like a bomb going off. Beautiful Lanny's clip blade. Iconic. Oh, Tony Bose knew what he was doing. Love the covers on it. Love how sinister it looks. Just ridiculous. And that slip that I made for it is like a wood grain with my logo on it. The red stitching that just goes together. really well. Crazy knife. Super solid. This is like, it feels like a brick or a dang, it feels like a, what do you call it, a fixed blade in your hand when it's open. I mean, that is tough. That is tough. It's ready to do some work. And this stuff is tough right here. This coating is super tough. I scratch it, I'll wipe it off, scratch gone. It doesn't really fade. The edge on it just stays with that S90V. Love this knife. Next, the next one is pretty cool slip, right? That's freaking quality right there. I love it. It holds my Venom jack. Look at that. That green is just like toxic neon. Beautiful. Look at the stone wash on that. This one has, I mean, just as good as pull as any of these on here. Just as good walk and talk. This is what Jack Wolf Knives does good with their slip joints. Just insane. This one is one of the ones that Ben gave to me for review along with this one. But I bought that one, and I believe that one. This one came in, and this is the sliciest, sharpest flipping one there is. Look at the tip on it. It disappears at the end. Look how thin that is. That hollow grind, just the edges. I can't even tell you how sharp this is. It's scary sharp. I did sharpen it after using it to begin with, and it came up quickly, you know, and just insanely sharp. And it stayed that way. I carry this and use it a lot. I like carrying two slip joints sometimes. A lot of times I'll carry a modern, and I'll carry a traditional like a GC or a case or something. And this one gets put in the pocket quite a bit. You see a little bit of wear on it. Now it came looking like it was wore already, but I do use this quite a bit. Look at the blade. The finish on that. Finish on the bolsters. The covers. That's freaking sweet. And you see that line right there, but you can't feel that line in any position. So a half stop, you can't feel it at all. There's no nail catching or nothing. All three positions. Nothing. Perfect fit and finish. Perfect. Let's put that back in here. Nice. This one, I made the slip for it. It's a thick slip. Look how thick that is. You could throw this off the Empire State Building. And, dude, it's going to be all right. Now, Ben did give me a green version of this, the emerald green covers. And I went ahead and I think I traded that one and got this one because I had to have the bone version. This is the first time they ever used bone on a traditional knife. It's polished titanium. Look at that, how beautiful that is. Some people don't like the blue screws. I think that's classy. I like it. Long pull, swedge. Look at that. Beautiful clip point. Same size as a GC 86. Walk and talk. Just dead on. Perfect size slip joint. Here's your back spring. Perfect. And I bought this one. No, that's what happened. I traded the other one after I had both of them for this. I traded it for the sharpshooter, the green one for the sharpshooter, and then I bought this one from his website. I just had to have it. Now the green one, the emerald green one, that was sweet too. I just seen this one for sale and I was like, yeah, since I got 2 of these, let me do something about that. So look at this bad boy. It's probably the prettiest one I got. One of the prettiest slip joints altogether. Beautiful character on that bone. I know this video is not picking it up. Anyways, there is my dadgum collection of modern slip joints. So, tell me which one you like the most. Which one is it? Also, the leather slips. Which one you like the most? Now, these I don't normally carry. This one goes in my Camaro. I do use all these slips right here. I thought, you know, they look cool with the slip joints. Just they're starting to get character. You can see this one right here. Just, you could tell what goes in there before you ever even put the knife in there. Beautiful. Love these. Nothing wrong with a modern slip joint, I promise you. Nothing at all. They work great. Just like the traditional patterns of old that your grandpa carried, but with modern materials, better steel, better performance. Just love them. So this is what I got so far. I plan on adding to my collection. Tell me which ones you like. Shoot her down in the comments. Also, don't forget to subscribe. What are you doing if you're not? I don't understand. Just do it. It's a good channel. I like it. I'd subscribe if I could. And then don't forget to tell your friends, your family, your mom and them, your baby mama, your sugar mama, your barber about Richter knives. And this is Richter. I'm out.